Hi, I'm Claudia Vidanes, competitive shooter for 12 years now, and I've been running the local match, Norco Run and Gun, for about a decade now. And some feedback I get from experienced and inexperienced shooters is that they're kind of nervous to get out to their first match. So I'm going to go over some basic information, that way you feel more prepared. A lot of shooters will tell me that at their first match they were worried about performing badly. My advice is that you're performing against yourself. As long as you're safe, no one's going to judge you. Look for your strengths, look for your deficiencies, and work on it at your next match. And now I'm going to go over the safety rules in order to prevent you from being disqualified. A common mistake from shooters is handling their firearm in the parking lot, holstering wherever they please. However, there is a designated area, and at the safe area at your first match, bring over your pistol bag. There you can holster. The other spot to handle your firearm is when you are up to shoot and instructed by the RO to make ready. If you need to check your optics, do a little dry fire, you need to go to the safe area, and just make sure no handling of ammunition in the safe area whatsoever. Additionally, I'm going to go over some basic safety rules that have to do when you're actually shooting. Next, I'm going to talk about the 180 rule. What is the 180 rule? Looking at the back of the berm in regard to yourself, you can imagine a line, 90 degrees to the left, 90 degrees to the right. Your muzzle should never cross that line. Now, if you're close to crossing the line, the range officer might give you a warning muzzle. Simply move it to a safer direction. This is very important to keep in mind when you're reloading, moving left to right, or right to left, and especially when you're moving backwards. Your muzzle must always be facing downrange. Next, I need to cover negligent discharges. Now, a common disqualification of new shooters is that the gun will go off when they don't want the gun to go off, and it's very unsafe and will get you disqualified. To prevent that, keep your finger outside of the trigger guard until you are ready to shoot. And the next thing is body sweeping. Beware of your muzzle orientation. If you're clearing a malfunction or grabbing a mag that fell on the floor, make sure your muzzle never crosses any body parts, because that will result in a disqualification as well. So range commands. Again, when you are up to shoot, you must wait for an RO to let you know that it is okay to load and make ready. Then and there, you can get ready for the stage. That may be a loaded start, unloaded start, depending on the stage description. You can also do your side picture here. Now, the next step, the RO is going to ask, are you ready? If you're not ready, simply say you're not. And if you are ready, you can simply nod your head or don't reply. The RO will say stand by. And once the buzzer goes off, you are ready to shoot. After you're done shooting, the RO will say, if finished, unload and show clear. Make sure you take out the magazine, eject a round out, show that the chamber is clear, drop the hammer or striker, and holster. The RO will then say, range is clear. Then and there, the squad can go out and reset. And most courses are Comstock scoring. This means that you can take as many shots as you want per target to get your desired hits. Some courses are Virginia count. This means that the stage description will let you know how many hits per target is required. If you take any additional hits, that will be a penalty. There are no shoot targets. If there is a hit, it is a penalty. Additionally, there are targets with hardcover. If you do hit it, it is a miss. Last but not least, steel targets must fall to score. Sometimes you hear it or you see it move. Unfortunately, if it does not fall down, it will be scored as a miss. Something else to consider is being a great squad mate. What does this entail? It has to do with reset, taping, and being mindful when a shooter is up that you're not in the way of their walkthrough. A quick rundown on scoring. Your score is a combination of speed and accuracy. Now, to take a look at your hits on paper, the best score to get is alpha. Next would be Charlie and Delta. If you get a miss, that would be a Mike. Before taping the target, make sure that it is scored. Again, these are the very basics. So to summarize, there's nothing to be afraid of. You're shooting against yourself. Just be safe, come out and have a great time. If you're in Southern California, come out to Route 66 Shooting Sports Park. We host matches every single weekend. Hope to see you out at the range.